Alright, so this is just going to be a quick Let's Rant video this time around because Taylor and I have another one that we're working on that has a little bit more production value. So this one's just going to be quick and it's an easy to cover topic as it's just an opinion piece on some gaming culture that I find absolutely ridiculous. And since I'll probably be asked anyway, I'll throw this disclaimer in just in case. This is not an attack on any of the communities involved here. I'm just stating my opinion on some toxicity from these communities that I disagree with. But anyway, here's the intro. This video is sponsored by the coldest water. Honestly, with the pandemic and me personally making the attempt to be healthier, having a bottle of water this size has really helped me to start drinking more water as opposed to soda. I've made it my personal goal to drink at least one full bottle a day, and it's honestly helped me cut down on tossing out water bottles every day at my morning job. It's really great having my drink cold throughout my whole work shift and my ice being completely unmelted. Not to mention it keeps your drinks cold for up to 36 hours, which really helps for this blazing hot summer. It also gives me that comfort knowing that I have the insurance of not only keeping my drink cold in the summer, but keeping my drink hot in the wintertime when I sit back and relax with some hot chocolate. For up to 12 hours if I'm an overachiever. Not to mention this is one of the first bottles I've owned like this that has a straw, so that's an added bonus for gas mask wearing nerds like me. Links are in the description and the comments section for those of you who want to check it out too. And for those of you out there who want this specific kind of bottle, this is the coldest 32-ounce sports bottle. So a lot of us have nostalgia for older games we grew up playing. Me, being born in 1996, I primarily grew up with a Nintendo 64. We play these games or we watch videos on them, and it reminds us of better days where we didn't have to worry about adult responsibilities or just the fact that the world is a pretty screwed up place right now. Some of you may argue that nostalgia is a form of escapism, thinking about how things used to be instead of thinking on the here and now, but quite frankly, I think that's bullshit. Because as long as you're happy and you keep your day-to-day responsibilities in check, there's nothing wrong with indulging in the happier times of the past. However, there's a trend that I've seen for quite a few years now on YouTube and Twitch that is just a form of toxicity I will never understand. Basically, if you're playing certain retro games that are popular within the speedrunning and glitch communities, if you play it casually or just play it for fun to talk about your memories with it with your audience, you'll have people come into your chat or comment section and criticize and bash you for not attempting to speedrun or glitch the game or doing some weird feature or exploit. Essentially, they're just telling you how to play the game. Basically, games like Mario 64 have become so commonplace in these communities because the game has been ripped wide open to the point every last detail about it is understood, so there are nearly perfect techniques to get certain stars or to go to certain locations or even glitch your way through walls to skip the star requirements. There are numerous, too many to count YouTubers who make their entire career out of milking Mario 64 specifically for content until they start retreading old ground or falling into the WatchMojo top 10 trap. I respect what they do as a fellow creator, and if they have fun doing it, then I'm in full support and I'd never bash that. However, it's the culture that these kinds of videos have created where anytime someone wants to just hang out and play the game as intended and relive their memories from their childhood, you have numerous people who tell you how wrong you are for playing it that way. Some people just want to re-experience their childhood with these games and play them the way they were meant to be played. Sure, I'm being specific with Mario 64, but this goes for any retro game. Ocarina of Time, Super Mario Bros., A Link to the Past, it doesn't matter. Really anything that has a big presence in the speedrunning or glitch community. Now, I've speedran a few games before. I even had a really temporary record on Resident Evil 3 Remake's Inferno difficulty by beating the game in less than 1 hour. But that's the reason why specific communities exist to begin with. Some people want to play these games casually and just have fun with their audience and reminisce about better times. Speedrunning games and glitching games have their own separate communities, and these specific communities don't represent the whole experience of any said game, nor do they represent the entire audience of these games. You have people that want to play it casually, some people who want to compete and get a better high score, or the numerous people who want to break the world records. Nobody likes a backseat gamer, and telling someone how wrong they are and to do something a specific way doesn't really encourage them to listen to anything you have to say. I don't think anyone likes to be told how to play a game someone else's way, or that the only way to have fun is to play it their way. I mean, sure, if they're open about trying glitches and exploits, then that's cool, and maybe they'll even ask about it in the chat. But in this day and age, with how screwed things up are in the world right now, if someone wants to escape by playing retro games casually and reminiscing about past experiences, then let them. I can't believe I actually have to say this because it should be a given, but then again, the reason I'm making this video is that I want to be vocal about my opinion regarding this. I'll even quote Nintendo's former president Satoru Iwata here. He said, "Above all, video games are meant to be just one thing. Fun. Fun for everyone. So if you're not having fun, then why play? If someone is wanting to try speedrunning or glitching or anything of the sort for retro games, encourage them, but don't force it. If they just want to hang out and play the game and enjoy it with their audience, then that's fine. Not every game has to be taken uber seriously or played your way. When I say this, I'm not advocating for easy mode in Dark Souls or supporting that game reviewer who couldn't make it past the Cuphead tutorial. What I'm saying is that everyone does things their own way, and forcing your way onto them doesn't make the experience any better for all involved. Not everyone out there is an expert at speedrunning retro games or being able to beat bosses the very first try. I'll freely admit it, I suck at Mario 64, and I suck at Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask and countless other retro games. I still enjoy playing them and talking about my memories about them. I mean, I can't do the backwards long jump, I can't do the bomb jumping glitch in Ocarina, and I sure as hell can't clip through the walls. But what's fun is the experience, and me struggling with it gives me conversation topics with my audience, and we can all reminisce about the past and how we had those same struggles. This is why some streamers have a rule in the chat that says, "Don't tell me what to do, I'll only ask for help if I need it." All in all, just let people enjoy what they do, and if they want to learn, encourage them. But if someone doesn't want to play it the way you want to play it, they don't have to. So all in all, just have some empathy and encouragement, and don't force people to do what you want to do. That's all I've got to say about it.